I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. Good morning. I hope all is well. Guys, I ran across an amazing document on Twitter that pretty much proves that United Nations International Monetary Fund is actually directly tied to Ripple using Ripple's technology. And I mean more than what we've had before, as far as we know that Ripple's on the high level advisory board at the United Nations. But I ran across a document that proves that the United Nations under a program is utilizing Ripple's technology. So I can only imagine, guys. Now this actually kind of really reminds me of something. This picture right here, I didn't pull it up. I'll let you guys guess in the comments, but it just really reminds me of something. Who was the first person to bring this United Nations to our attention? Now, I can only imagine, guys, United Nations is 189 countries. Just imagine all these countries using Ripple's technology, selling transactions with XRP. I can only imagine what that would do for the value. I'm not even going to put a number on it. But let's get this started. So shout out to Darlene Moore. This is where it is right here. This is the article right here. It pretty much says, speaking to Julian, Treasury based in the UNOPS, he says that they are piloting a cross-border payment program using Ripple. Essentially, they will use their existing banks and infrastructure. However, RippleNet will be the platform on which UNOPS banks will transfer between each other, speeding up payment transactions significantly from several days to instantaneously. Now, there it is right there, guys. UOPS now. Just in case you don't believe it, this is the UNOPS helps the UN and its partners provide peace and security. We are focused on implementation committed to UN values and private sector efficiency, Ripple, and are the only part of the UN not receiving core funding from taxpayers. Our service cover infrastructure, project management, procurement, financial management, and human resources. So anyway, UNOPS helps the UN, United Nations, right there, and I believe he has the logo right here somewhere also. But I also did look this up right here. United Nations Office Projects, UNOPS, UN, United Nations System Documentation. Now, this guy's article just came out right here, December 28th. Just came out, guys. There's somebody that's been highlighting IMF since last year. So that's pretty impressive, guys. And actually, if I go to, I got one more article really quick. Like I said, guys, I started doing like really quick videos. If you go to this one right here, this article right here, shout out to Darlene Moore at Fame21More. The United Nations Office of Project Services, UNOPS, is an international arm of the United Nations dedicated to implementing projects for the United Nations system. So pretty much this is like a branch of the United Nations who are implementing the technology on a smaller scale, pretty much like pilot phase, because hey, if this technology works here, the rest of the world will adopt. UN implements more than $1 billion worth of peace and security, humanitarian, and development projects for its partners every year. Now look at this right here, guys. Somebody else has been pointing out the World Bank to us. UNOPS is a member of the United Nations Development Group and works closely with the United Nations Development Program and the World Bank. Wow. The proof is in the partnerships, that's for sure. If you guys been following XRP for a while, then you know Ripple's already on the high-level advisory board. And shout out to Nothing. Look at this right here, guys. You remember this from this morning. HSBC says it settled $250 billion in trades with distributed ledger. Now, guys, I said that HSBC is on the Faster Payments Task Force, but shout out to Ian. He brought me this article to my attention right here. HSBC is adding Chris Larsen, the former CEO of distributed ledger firm Ripple, to its newly minted technology advisory board. Whoa! Larsen currently serves as a startup's executive chairman, having stepped down from Ripple CEO in November. At the time, he handed the reins to Brad Garlinghouse, Big BG, a former executive of AOL. According to HSBC, Larsen and the other advisory board members will offer advice and guidance including potential applications of blockchain technology. Guys, this is amazing. We pretty much got Chris Larsen, who's a co-founder at Ripple. Just because he's left that position doesn't mean he's not directly still tied to Ripple. I think he's a majority holder of XRP. So, of course, he's going to want to see, good things behind that project. But, so right now we got Chris Larsen on the high-level advisory board at the HSBC. And we got Chris Larsen and Ryan Zagone on the high-level advisory board at the IMF. Like, wow. Like, this is amazing, guys. There it is right there, guys. 189 countries. I can only imagine. The future is looking so bright. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, I'm going to start doing really quick videos throughout the day for people that just don't have a lot of time. Smash that CKJ coin for the notification and hit that bell for notification. Much love. So good to be a pioneer. Mahalo.